February 17th, 2024, 9:45 p.m. If you hear knocking after midnight, don't open the door. That was the one rule given to Zoe Mitchell when she booked the Airbnb cabin in Blackwood Pines, Colorado. A solo trip, a weekend escape. She just needed a break from work, from people, from everything. Now, standing at the edge of the dark pine forest, she regretted coming alone. The cabin was beautiful but unsettling. Old wooden floors, dim yellow lighting, and a cold draft that made the air feel wrong. She had just locked up for the night when she noticed something. There were fresh footprints leading up to the door. But she hadn't heard anyone outside, and the snow was still falling. 10:30 p.m., the knock. Zoe double-checked the cabin door, locked, deadbolt secured, windows shut. She exhaled and laughed at herself. I'm being paranoid. Then, knock, knock, knock. Zoe froze. The sound was slow, deliberate, coming from inside the house. She turned toward the bathroom door. Her breath caught in her throat. The door was open. She was sure she had closed it earlier. Slowly, she stepped forward. The light inside flickered. The mirror was fogged up as if someone had been breathing inside. Then, on the glass, a message appeared. Let me in. Zoe spun around. The living room window was wide open, and outside, in the snow, bare footprints led into the woods. 10:45 p.m. The footprints. Zoe's heartbeat pounded as she backed away from the window. The icy wind howled outside, sending a sharp chill through the cabin. The footprints in the snow. Barefoot, human, leading away. She grabbed her phone, dialing 911. No signal. Of course. Blackwood Pines was in the mountains. No reception, no Wi-Fi. The Airbnb listing had warned her about it, but she hadn't thought twice. A cold gust rushed through the open window. She hurried to slam it shut, and then knock, knock, knock. Her blood ran cold. This time, it was at the front door. Her body refused to move. No, 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 no. Whoever or whatever was out there had walked into the forest barefoot and come back. Her mind screamed, "Don't open it." She stepped closer, and then from behind the door, a voice, "Zoe, please, I need help." Her stomach dropped. The voice was familiar. It was her own. 11 p.m. The reflection. Zoe stumbled back, shaking. This wasn't real. It couldn't be. The voice outside whispered again. "Zoe, please, let me in." Her throat tightened. No, not possible. She turned toward the bathroom mirror. The words were still there, drawn in the fog. Let me in. But something was different. The reflection. Zoe's reflection wasn't copying her. It was smiling. Then slowly, too slowly, it lifted a hand and waved. Zoe's stomach churned. That wasn't her. She bolted for the door, fumbling with the lock. Her hands trembled. Get out, get out, get out. She threw open the door and froze. Standing on the porch, staring at her, was herself. Same hair, same face, same wide, terrified eyes, only this one was barefoot, covered in snow, and grinning. Zoe's breath came in short gasps. No, no, this isn't happening. The other Zoe tilted its head, its smile stretching too wide. Then it whispered, "You left the door open, Zoe. Now I don't have to knock." And then it stepped inside. Zoe screamed and lunged forward, stabbing the knife straight into the thing's chest. The blade sank in like water. It didn't bleed. It just smiled wider. Then it whispered, "Wrong choice." Zoe's vision blurred. The room spun. The walls twisted. She felt like she was falling, sinking into the floor, drowning in darkness. Then, silence. 7 a.m. the new guest. The morning sun spilled through the cabin windows. The storm had passed. The snow-covered trees swayed gently in the breeze. A car pulled up outside. A young woman stepped out, stretching after a long drive. She grabbed her bag, checked her phone. "Welcome to your Airbnb, Emily. Hope you enjoy your stay." Smiling, she headed for the front door. Inside the cabin, the mirror in the hallway flickered, and from within it, Zoe pounded on the glass, screaming. But outside, Emily didn't hear a thing. She just opened the door and stepped inside.